Hey y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's ROH on HonorClub 114th, May 1st, 2025, Watchalong and Live Reactions. I'm your host, Deven. How we doing today, y'all? How is everybody's day's been treating them? Hope your approach to the weekend has been a kind one to you. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty swell. And it's funny enough, got the most sleep I have in the last couple of days. The most tired I have been in the last couple of days. It's weird how that works. But yeah. Other than that, it's been a pretty smooth sailing day. Can't complain. Day has been okay. Hell yes. Love to see this. Also, what's up, Hex? How goes, fam? Rhea, they got you alive him. I felt that so hard. Free yourself, girl. You deserve some much needed respite. Like a light show. Yeah, it's looking like a light show with our 4-match card thus far. I'm wondering if we're going to get another match added. Possible that we just get some time on these matches. It feels very Rampage-esque in terms of like how many matches are there. You know, it's definitely because like 4 matches, 2 men's, 2 women's, bought fishing license, a bark sticker today. Oh hell yeah! Sounds like a productive outing. Do this for myself here. But yes. Alright, says, you know what? I need to do myself a quick old favor. I do. Well, I have this screen. There we go. Had to cop myself a good old screenshot. I did. Specifically of this screen for ROH. Need it for thumbnail stuff. So it just crossed my mind as I'm sitting here staring at it. I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I could, couldn't I? Alrighty. I'll worry about fixing all that other stuff later. But yes, yeah. Just need a good weekend to go. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If we can stick the landing with Friday, I think that it's going to be a good weekend. Ooh. I'm looking forward to next weekend, though. We got New Japan Resurgence. We got MLP Northern Rising. Collision is going to be on a Thursday, so it's not going to be clashing with anything. Love this. Love this. I'll also have to see if y'all want to do a rewind that Friday as well, because Resurgence doesn't start till 10 p.m. Eastern, which would be right around a little bit after the rewinds would normally end. Yeah, it's almost time. In fact, I'm gonna pause this music just because I think that it's effectively time for the show to start, so no need to try and go through that at that point. Do myself this favor on now. If I missed the last ROH show, it's going to be awesome to see. Hell yeah. I believe last week's ROH, it's a relatively uneventful day. 18 letters, 3 words. Happy Frat House Day. Frat House. Opening in with a recap from Collision.
Trying to remove the mask. Incredible drop kick by Bandito. Now he's going to take flight. Tell Banks to sit up. He may not be done here, Nigel. Oh my gosh.
With the Fosbury flop.
Calling out to the fans. Julissa go up. Oh, bam. The title still hangs in the balance.
Is Billy still in ROH? Indeed she is. We haven't seen her in a couple of weeks, but she is still there. I think it's just because she's got a lot of international dates she's been working. I do know on May 11th, she'll be working JCW Mayflower, New Jersey Championship Wrestling show. Is that the 11th? Yeah, that's the 11th, I do believe. Or is that the 4th? I gotta look into that again. Apologies.
Congratulations, Bandito, on a successful title defense on Playoff Palooza, but tonight, the Women's World Television title on the line. Red Velvet defends against La Catalina. We got the flamboyant fashion forward duo and a man made for TV. Fresh off title opportunity.
This is such a trio. I really wish they won the titles. I'm wondering where we're going with them, if not on the championship run.
Griff, Garrison, and Karter take on Angelico, Serpentico, SAP. We got top flights and shooting stars collide, both looking to get back in the title contention. We get Leila taking on Stardom's own Mina Shirakawa, and that match starts now. And what a match it will be. We will see.
Ooh, you see, Eric, I don't think they're going to unify the television title into anything. Then they just made it last year. And they're introducing a new women's title on ROH, so something tells me that they don't want less. They want more. Hey, we're opening with this match. Let's go. This match specifically between Leila Gray and Mina Shirakawa is going to be known for one thing and one thing only. The strikes. These two ladies are some sluggers. I'm hoping nobody's bell gets rung. Yeah, the gear's nice. Oh, yeah, always. She's on point with her gear every single time.
You never know, man, and they're never going to tell the doctor if the doctor don't spawn it out first, so we just have to see when the match gets started. Well, it should be a great one here tonight, you mentioned, with history and stardom. And then joining AEW Ring of Honor, we go back to Bobby Cruz.
I love her logo.
Wrestling out of Tokyo, Japan, Mina Shirakawa. Mina Shirakawa, one of the very best in the world, here tonight in Ring of Honor.
When does Mina's contract with Stardom run out? I think it already has.
Oozing out of this Stardom star. Call him Stardom for a reason, man.
I love that we had TJPW representation on Dynamite last night. We're getting Stardom representation here on ROH tonight. Hell yeah, Mina, right. She's back. Hopefully, this is only a taste of what's to come. So I was thinking I thought she had already signed with AEW, but there hasn't been much big circumstances about it on television, so I was wondering.
Representing Empress Nexus Venus with Micah. So that was a bit of a fun one in Hurricane, where it was two members of the same group, the same faction, battling one another. I don't think Leila Gray is looking to have any fun tonight unless she's coming off on the win side. Well, that's a great point, Caprice.
All right, calling for the Code of Honor. Let me get a graphic to I think she did, actually. Feels like she did.
Valkyrie announced last week. And long announced is AEW Double or Nothing coming to you from Glendale, Arizona, the Desert Diamond Arena live Sunday, May 25th. Tickets on sale now, AEWTIX.com. The calendar keeps expanding. We talked about Double or Nothing last week, the two great Ring of Honor events coming up. We have Super Card of Honor, and then, of course,
aggressive lockup. Sorry, one. She had a graphic bet. Yes, avoided the pump kick. Yo, these ladies have each other red.
Mina. That was mean, Riccaboni. That was. Whoa.
Oh, no, swept her.
I would dance like that if I could throw a drop toe hold like that as well. I believe you. I don't know if the crowd would like it as much.
Agreed, Darth. I'm hoping that this is all just some big play from Mariah to either get as much money as she can or get as much attention on herself as she can. So that way, whenever she does resign, she's like that much more of a talking point. But, you know, I've had that level of faith before in situations like this.
So every match means something. And that is a great point, Caprice. Is Leila Gray with that running sling blade in the corner.
How can you jokingly shimmy? I mean, there's a shimmy.
And Leila Gray celebrating a little bit there. Leg hook cover. 2.
She might have got more on that cover if she celebrated a little less. I think she's realizing that now.
And that's something you can't do to an athlete the caliber of Mina Shirakawa. We've seen her battles, time-tested, battle-tested. And it is Mina delivering through the chest, and Leila, wow.
Mina's eating those shots, though.
I don't know.
Mina Richard stays on the other side.
Oh?
Springboard. Oh, my goodness.
But she kind of got stuck on the rope there. Still recovered with the enziguri.
1 count there. Of course, Mina had that great bout against Mercedes Moné back at Wrestle Dynasty in Tokyo.
Yeah. These high-caliber matches Mina's used to. It's going to be a good opportunity for Leila Gray to show she belongs in the same matches.
And inside.
Mina's taking apart
The leg breaker. She's setting up for that figure 4, I think.
Mina's taking.
She's already going for it?
Oh, has it sunk in? Rolling over, getting to the ropes, and in the pure tournament.
Immediately let go.
That is going to be something that Leila has to watch out for. And
That's right. Leila's going to be in the tournament, but I don't think Mina is.
Right now, what happened with Top Flight at Playapalooza might be on the mind of Leila Gray right now.
You know what? I don't know if it's on the mind, but sometimes it could be in the body. You know, like you said.
Oh, the mid-back strike there.
And not know it, but you really can't tell. There's so much going on, and you have an athlete in the
That's
ring
awesome.
that wants to win.
That's awesome to hear, Mercy. I remember right around the time that I guess kind of started watching Stardom was her last match.
No! The heart is still there for Leila Gray. And Mina
Okay.
saying that she senses
Mina saying, yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought.
kick to the knee. Wow. And the Irish whip into the corner. Well, I thank you for helping me out last week with understanding what God hands me.
It's in good wrestling.
Oh, look at this.
Great evasion of the counter. Still got sent into the corner.
Starting to sound like Sonny and Cher.
I got you, babe.
Yeah. But Leila might have Mina here. Butterflies the arms. Oh, looking for that pile driver, double underhook.
Back to that figure 4.
She can just get it locked. Dropped into it proper.
Center of the ring, Mina.
The whole time.
Has it locked in. Laser focus.
I don't think Leila's going to be able to get to the rope.
Leila Gray the whole match.
There's nowhere to go, man.
This isn't going to bode for her well. This has got to be a true test for her when it comes to this tournament.
Fighting rotation.
Oh, and Leila trying to go back.
Oh, no. That's rough.
Couldn't get enough. Leila needed at least one more.
Oh, the bridge. She's done. She's tapping. Not necessarily a bridge, but the leverage. Oof.
By submission, Mina Shirakawa.
And Mina, victorious here, getting the submission. Caprice. Damn, Leila, very close. It would have just taken one roll, one more roll. It was the right move, and as she prepares for the pure tournament,
Agreed.
it was the right strategy. Unfortunately, Mina had the reversal scouted, able to keep it centered in the ring.
Talking right there, you can tell that the figure 4 leg lock, the work that Mina Shirakawa put on Leila worked to perfection. The respect is still there, though.
I love that.
You try to get
That's genuine respect right there.
winner, Mina Shirakawa.
Hell yeah. Loved that. And I think this is good for Leila in the sense that she's learned something going into that Pure Rules tournament. Or at least I hope so. I want to see that affect the tournament, you know, because she's competing in the tournament and Mina's not. And yeah, Mina's the bigger star, sure, but it does make me wonder. Yeah, I want to see Mina around more regularly. This needs to not go away.
Well, 2 weeks ago, it was MXM Collection, Johnny TV, assaulting Sammy Guevara.
MXM just can't let it go. They lost challenging them for the tag titles, then lost challenging for the trios titles, well, the six-man tag titles.
Giving up his
Agreed.
own body. Stalking the World Tag Team Champions. Here tonight, though, the three instigators, the men that delivered that vicious beating, MXM and Johnny TV are here.
The following six-man tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time.
Oh, by the way, y'all, please do leave a thumbs up on the channel if you could be so kind. Didn't call for that at the top of the stream, so if you haven't done so since tuning in, please do. It would help us out a lot. Also, bells on. So always on for notifications. We're going to be throwing off the schedule here on the main channel in a little bit, so those bells are going to help you keep up with that.
Cameron Russell and Alan Russell.
Russell twins. Russell twins in the house. What is Johnny TV doing?
Just peeking over their shoulders in the corner. I'm here too.
It's just, I wish I could enjoy this like I used to. They've just done too much assaulting. That's right. Blindsiding. Yeah. Both the tag team champions, the six-man champions. Tell them, Riccaboni. I don't care how jacked or shredded they are. I don't care if they have matinee idol looks. You're leaning, Riccaboni. You're leaning. Okay.
You leaning? Yeah. Commentary. Beautiful. I love Ian trying so hard to not just be like absolutely mesmerized by them.
You're right. The talent they have definitely cohesively could be six-man tag team champions. Going about it the wrong way.
Some of the most consistent storytelling on ROH happens through the commentators. And I don't mean their calling of the matches. I mean with one another. The character and story continuity.
Rosario Grillo going to start in with Mansoor. He wants the tip touch. And Aubrey allows it. Code of honor here too. Rosario Grillo going to start.
Was gentle with the tip.
I don't think
It seems that Mansoor was fine with it.
Why am I doing this?
Oh, look at that. The tag made.
Why am I doing this? It's just... Alright.
And Mason Madden wrestling with his glasses on. I wonder if those are available.
I don't think he knows he still has.
Lock up with me. Okay. Alright, sure.
www.com or shophonor.com.
Would you buy them, Riccaboni? Would you buy those shades?
You know my complicated relationship with MXM.
I'm just saying, would you wear those shades, Riccaboni?
I couldn't pull them off like he can, I'll tell you that much. Look at this. Single leg.
Single leg
Oh.
opportunity given.
That's
Damn.
big
Just
match.
dropped him on his face like that.
Mason Madden once drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was
Agreed, Darth. The only reason I'm so okay with them being so present on ROH is because that's what they were signed for.
and this is Alan Russell,
Yeah.
one half of the Russell twins.
Ooh,
Trained by the Pope. Black
rough.
Riccaboni.
Down very...
We send our condolences. Oh, goodness.
Okay.
But not to Elijah Burke, one of the great wrestlers. And Mason.
Oh, they called him by Elijah Burke.
monster of a man.
I saw that on the way, man, like two frying pans to the chest.
And a tag made from
Very-
the first AEW Ring of Honor wrestler ever drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars to Johnny TV, a man, who tip touches his way right out of there.
And Sword.
Oh!
Man, with those
That was a nipple chop. That's so not cool.
Funny thing about a chop to the chest, Riccaboni,
Ah.
the pain never really goes
No,
away.
that hurt. I felt that pain. Oh my gosh.
Tips touched again, and crazy part is you get it once, you can go right to the feet, stomping the foot, breaking the toes. As Alan Russell trying to fight out of trouble here.
Tell you what, that
I did. They did. They mentioned Elijah Burke, and I was like, oh wow.
Thrust to the
Okay.
throat,
They mentioned Elijah Burke, not D'Angelo De Niro.
again. And wow.
See, to me, it was TNA in the late 2000s, early 2010s. He was the Pope, D'Angelo De Niro. Always made it rain.
Little Rex in effect there. All I want to do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
Just shake your rump.
Just take your pose. Oh, well.
Mason turned around and was like, I thought I'd try to add to it. He was no. Elijah Burke is not here. I think they just referenced him, which kind of threw me off. It was just random hearing a reference from Ian about him.
And we have seen competitors like this man's wife, Taya Valkyrie, successfully use the hip attack. The AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm, the same. Tips touched again.
Tag team seems to get better between Johnny TV and MXM as well. That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
Tag team moves with one.
Excellent double kick.
Normally it's MXM using the tag team cohesion, but now Johnny TV.
Not as quick as I thought this would be, and honestly, appreciate that. I say that often. You know, enhancement matches, particularly here in ROH where they can have the time to let them breathe, it allows for the other talent to put themselves out there a little more. So Elijah looks young. Favorite unsung heroes of wrestling. Oh! Nasty. The way that Johnny TV ties up his hair, despite the fact that he barely has, like, an inch of hair beyond it. Oh! The tag. Tip touch tag with so much ferocity, only to gently tag towards the end of the swing. Agreed. To be fair, this is how it used to be. When I was going back and watching old WCW days, there was no such thing as like a 3-4 minute match. Or I shouldn't say there was no such thing, but they rarely ever happened. Enhancement matches would be like a 7-8 minute process. You got to get your shit in, brother. You want to put yourself out there? You want to perform? You want people to see what you can do? Get a chance to connect with the crowd a little bit more? And that's how you evolve from enhancement talent. Hey there, Hippo. Welcome in. How it goes?
Oh, look at this. It's Mason. Sit out choke slam.
Maybe 10 feet up in the air.
Oh, no.
Yes, we watched. No, not on Triller TV. The watching through Honor Club. I don't think ROH is available on Triller now that I think about it. Like pay-per-views or all. The triple pin. Unless you were against Goldberg. Yep. Yes. Also, the go position we sidecast ROH.
You know, sometimes in sports we just talk a lot about the NFL. The Eagles got to the Super Bowl.
The go position is mainly to help viewers who kind of just who wanted to just come in and hang out because they're not able to watch the show themselves. So to give them a chance to be able to watch the show themselves while they hang out. Yeah. This is why Aubrey needed to ref this match. To be fair, Stefan has also slayed that spot.
What a match. Advanced last week, we saw the Women's World Television Champion Red Velvet successful in the proving ground against Ashley Vox. But her opponent for this week, La Catalina from CMLL, made no bones about it, making sure that the Ring of Honor Women's World Television
They definitely dubbed her music over this.
that Catalina would be challenging for that Women's ROH World Television title this week here on Honor Club. And fans, this championship bout is coming up next. What? You heard me right. And we have the
Wait, what?
Ring of Honor Bobby
We're main eventing with the tag match?
for our Women's World Television title bout.
This match is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is for the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship.
Definitely Diva's error coded, and that's not just because the word diva is on her shirt.
Santiago, Chile.
Although that is the main what gave me the thought.
Little bit of an interesting moment here, Caprice. La Catalina, who normally is adorned with the mask, has a little bit more frills, almost a level of championship seriousness as she walks to the ring here tonight.
That's about to stir it up, Riccaboni.
Her opponent, wrestling from straight out of your mother's kitchen, she is the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion,
Oh, this was recorded back then at this venue.
Time to stir it up. The Women's World Television Champion Red Velvet, who earned that title nearly 1 year ago, rapidly.
You know, that hair whip was everything.
1 year as
I'm digging the hair whip. Yes.
but has her biggest test to date, in my opinion, standing in front of her.
I don't know, because we got, yeah, Spanish Announce Project versus Frat House. That'll be a fun tag match, but I really would have seen this match as more important.
A lot of times with luchadors, when they take matches seriously, they
And honestly, what I'm looking forward to more.
Or they wear something different to change up the aura of their feeling when they come in championship opportunities.
Aubrey Edwards displaying.
Look at this crowd they got, though. I love that for them. Single men are able to main event week after week with a second of the title is in the line against single. You could never have that many.
That as well.
That's exactly what Catalina seems to. She's wear more black than anything else.
Oh, jeez.
Twice.
Well, there you go. And the code of it's amazing.
Okay.
Amazing how our stars from CMLL and New Japan sometimes adhere more to the code of honor than some of our more rule-breaking friends. And speaking of
Girl
CMLL,
power.
AEW heads to CMLL.
No, I honestly liked that more. She, instead of decking her for the disrespect, no, you will respect me.
AEW's first trip to Mexico.
I would not go that far, Rhea.
Carnival time, and it was a long time before Christopher Daniels eventually
Dude,
adhered to
bitch,
the
she-
code of honor, but it was a gigantic deal. As
Especially when it's been like, yeah,
former
let's
World
not.
Television champion on the men's side, former Grand Slam champion. Look at that, beautiful. And that's the thing about Catalina. She's got to have a little bit of fun too. She's got to let that spirit come out. That's important, even though she's focused. She's got to let that high energy.
I feel like this arena is almost. That's exactly it, Darth. It's weird how many like leftover matches they have taped in the vault, but that's kind of become their. I made a joke a few weeks ago. It's starting to look more like reality, where they'll just tape matches all over the place. I get you, Rhea, but I genuinely don't think it reads off that way.
Clawing at the leg, so to speak.
Some good wrestling here.
Yes, indeed. 1, 2, good cradle.
Yeah, it feels like they're just taping matches for ROH with the ROH graphics there, and they're like, we'll just use this match when it fits most for the story involving one or both ladies.
High energy, high octane right now. The confidence of Catalina. Oh, she's got Red Velvet stirring.
The high seat, Riccaboni. Red Velvet knows it. The further out they get from the ropes, the more dangerous it is. Red Velvet has to do something fast.
Millionaire Sunlight Toady. Kind of same hippo, but then I think about how different of a person I would be.
To the eyes, out of the view of Edwards.
Right out of the way of the referee's eyes. Aubrey didn't see
Oh. The way she's acting like it's a Pure Rules match.
Single leg ankle pick there off the ropes. Nice drop.
Video part.
Have been
Oh, nice.
drop kick.
Saw the drop.
And these two women have been on the
Yeah, but-
opposite
oh,
side
what was
of the
that?
largest women's match, the
I don't know what that was supposed to be.
highest profile women's match CMLL has every year. CMLL's International Women's Grand Prix, Torneo Cibernetico. But they have not met one-on-one. This is a bit of a dream match here.
Not able to do it. Catalina on the outside. Taking a high risk already. Paying off
Wrestling.
well.
And my apologies, they were teammates in that bout, representing the international team. Oh goodness!
Whoa.
Wow! And
Some
maybe
fire
some
for
dissension.
Catalina. I didn't know she had Riccaboni. Not gonna lie.
Normally we see that
Laying in the shots this week. Appreciate that from her.
collected side. This is a fire out of La Catalina.
She ate that apron.
You're dead. You're not cheering now, are you? Red Velvet, that instinct, bringing it right back in control. Staying on the outside of the ring to be able to inflict more damage. Maybe on the legs here. As it right at the ring post. This is all steel, Riccaboni. All steel.
Damn.
And into that meniscus, that side of the knee.
You heard that one, fan?
Oh, yeah.
You're such a baddie.
I mean, Red Velvet, as long as she's giving the 5-second break, she can do that almost as much as she wants.
Absolutely. She's definitely within the rules. And that right there, working on that leg, isolating it, will slow Catalina down, to say the least.
Oh, look at that
Stepping
ankle.
on the high
Look at the
ankle
way
part.
that
You see-
ankle's moving. I not only saw it, I felt that. That was...
There's steel cables in those ropes, Riccoboni, just like telephone wire.
Oh. Catalina dropping down into the corner from the impact as Red Velvet, Irish whip. Catalina now. Charging back in, gets a knee out of desperation, giving up her own knee to strike the champion.
Straight desperation, hoping it paid off. Trying to wake that knee back up.
Was it worth
She's trying to wake it back up, but at least she doesn't have like a
maybe not Red Velvet,
a leg-based finish, you know?
Red Velvet closing the gap before she went to her feet, which says she's definitely trying to stay centered in the center of the ring with control, with Catalina giving it a hard time.
You can see she couldn't quite plant as well as she wanted.
It's partially the building, and I think they also taped this match before the show instead of not after it, like telephone wire. Then why do I never have service at shows?
Gravity, the most powerful force there. As Catalina, beautiful fisherwoman, fingers are locked. That was two.
Rhea's asking the real questions.
And I think if that knee was at full strength, the bridge would have been all the way Caprice, and we would have had a new champion.
Without a doubt. Catalina's not finished. Attack again.
Oh, but every time she
Nice,
jumps,
nobody
she
told
gives
me
it
how
that
Kyle
knee,
got the
and
laceration
she's
with
giving
no
more and more
kicks.
damage to that knee.
Well, that's the risk you take. Riccoboni.
Yeah, no, because AI is trash.
Cover. Two.
It's a waste of resources.
Tell you what, man, the time she took.
Not upset if Catalina
First that
wins.
knee, the time she
I
took
hear that.
from the leg.
It gotta be nuts if she
That
did,
win
though.
there, and I don't think Red Velvet's gonna let any more of that happen. If I'm Red Velvet, I'm trying to find a way to end this.
Yeah, I think it was either the barricade or the announce table spot. I personally thought it was the announce table spot.
And looking for that hip again. No. Beautiful drop toe hold.
Yes, she tried for the same thing 3 times. Not gonna work with Red Velvet.
Meteora to the defenseless back of La Diva, La Catalina. And,
That's gotta be enough.
Yeah, I think this is done. No, it's not! That
We
face!
saw so many people fall to that Riccoboni.
certainly has. The road to the World Television title was filled, was strewn with athletes that succumbed to that kick.
And this is a high risk for both wrestlers here. Red Velvet probably looking for a superplex. But Catalina has a little bit of time. If she can stay low, center of gravity, before she can fight back, she's
You see,
definitely doing that. Yep.
And she had that ankle hooked in that second rope, now able to balance herself.
The thing is, I've enjoyed La Catalina appearing on ROH, and if she wins the title, that all ends.
Got drop kick. Plants the champion. But Red Velvet out of good fortune landed.
That
close
is
to the
distance.
ropes.
Yeah, Red Velvet staying far away. Shotgun drop kick.
Yeah,
Crossbody was a Catalina.
she ended up in the other corner after that drop kick. I mean, granted, she didn't go all the way there from it alone, but still.
Electric chair again.
And the crowd feeling it. The chance for La Catalina. Oh, electric chair drop. Can Catalina find the champion?
Tried it the first time, couldn't get it. Successful
I
this
think she's
time.
going for the splash.
Going for that splash up top. Riccoboni, if she hits this, we get a new champion.
We will have a new Women's World Television Champion. If she can land that signature splash, Red Velvet knows it. Red Velvet fighting her way back up to her own feet. Red Velvet.
I don't think she's even getting it.
To the inside. That left knee was so damaged.
Got a stagger stance with Catalina. She's fighting balance and Red Velvet at the same time. Yeah, you have to have both inside or both outside. You can't have one or the other.
Yep. Champion level presence from the champion. Gonna laugh in the crowd for something, not sure what.
Catalina right
Those shoes.
wants her. Champion plants the challenger on the
Superplex.
Oh, my
And then, aye!
standing dragon screw.
Back to that leg. Right back to it.
Oh, we've
And
seen
then it's
her
got a half
before.
crab.
Half crab locked in. Red Velvet going left to right with that.
Does not have much leverage on it, though. She really needs to sit down, but she's trying so hard to keep her leverage. Well, yeah, I thought we were done, too, but thankfully for Catalina, she wasn't letting Red, you know, sit into the move. Red had to focus too much on holding it.
Opposite direction this time.
You see, there it is. That's the sitting. Oh, and she used the ropes. She pushed off of it. How often do you see a supine dragon screw, right? That was different. I was just thinking, I'm like, is that an... Would you call that an inverted dragon screw rather than a reverse dragon screw? Because I think a reverse dragon screw would just be spinning to the outside rather than to the inside. But an inverted dragon screw is the other way around. They're laying... Whatever it is. We'll go with supine dragon screw. That was an awesome match. The way she... I appreciated the cheat, too, because, I mean, she kind of undid the quality of it and grabbing the rope again after. But she, like, pushed off just to create that bridge of pain enough to put her over the edge. Like, maybe she didn't hold it, but that was enough for her to just be like, okay, I'm done, and tap.
That is coming up in the next couple of weeks. But fans, coming up next, the Frat House takes on SAP. No love lost. A lot of history here. That is tonight.
Yes, I'm thinking it's the main event time.
We will see Serpentico and Angelico take on Griff, Garrison, and Karter of the Frat House. SAP Frat House. Our main event is up next.
Pranks being pulled off at the Frat House. I believe they come to Ring of Honor just to escape getting in trouble.
I was shocked at him. Yeah, I'm still blown away that that wasn't the main. Does it still have Uno's face on it?
Yeah, Garrison on the left, Cole on the right, and they got some of the pledges out here.
A lot of people want to be part of the Frat House with the body.
I don't understand how these guys. I can smell what's in those cups.
They love saying...
Is this an initiation? What is going on here? It's always an initiation as long as the Frat House is around Riccaboni.
Oh goodness, just disposing of those two young men.
They would initiate people at McDonald's the other night. I saw it.
Well, neither here nor there.
At McDonald's?
What is in those cups? Caprice, I run half marathons. I don't look as chiseled or jacked as these guys.
But that's the genetics right there. Everyone in the Frat House has a body that people would pay for, but they've earned those bodies. Just like they're
Nah.
trying to earn these
Not fucking dedicated cut Cole Karter out here flexing like he's big.
And now confronting
He's fit. But dude out here like he's
Karter,
hulking.
Garrison standing. Bobby Cruz is kind of surprised Bobby didn't take a swig.
I would not pay for their body.
Not Bobby.
All right, but yes, y'all, as we head into the main event, thumbs up if you could be so kind. Y'all, we are on the verge of 10 thumbs up at the very least for this one. So do help us get over that finish line. If you're watching some playback, appreciate you so much. Do leave those thumbs up as well as drop a comment. Let us know what you thought of the show, the stream, whatever the case. But I love their gear. The darker blue really complements the
Bringing up the rear, but look,
floor. I guess I don't want to say lime green,
like he's awake.
but yeah, we'll say lime.
He's a vibe, Riccaboni. Changes the aura when he walks in the building. He's one of those people that make the party better. Yes, sir.
That's the kind of vibe I want. I don't need this loud music. I don't need the Frat House. I just need guys like Angelico, Serpentico, and Angelico. Let's talk about his training for a moment. Yeah, world-renowned wrestler who started.
Bro's out here with his glasses on. I didn't even know he wore glasses.
So trained under the same wrestlers that trained Naito, Okada, just a couple of names that folks might know. Former IWGP Heavyweight Champions, current Continental Classic Crown Champion Kazuchika Okada. And he's got the pedigree, the history to back it up.
My shows go by so quickly. Yeah, they've been on short of these last few. It's not feel like right. It's weird. It's
And now this might be a long-standing peace offering, Caprice.
like I don't know how to put it. I'm not exactly upset with it. You know, it seems like they found a flow for ROH.
And Garrison and Karter, two men that stole the mask at one point of Serpentico.
I think they just found organic ways to stretch four matches, well, 4 ROH matches into an hour.
And wow,
Maybe even a little under.
the jaws on the Frat House. That's SAP going to work here. And you know what? Things are
Okay.
in this grudge match of sorts, but they will be
So yeah, y'all, a week from today is going to be, Collision is going to be on Thursday again. I'm thinking we're going to do ROH and Collision back to back.
Collision live on a special night Thursday, July 10th, the return of StarCast. Meet your favorite stars Friday and Saturday. Of course, Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor live.
Specifically because these ROH episodes seem to be so short, you know?
AEW All in Texas live Saturday, July 12th at Globe Life Field, Arlington, Texas. The first AEW pay-per-view in Texas. An early start time, special start time, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 Centrals. The tag is made. Visit AEWAllinTexas.com for tickets and details. I understand some of the first stars to be appearing at StarCast will be named within the next couple of weeks. SAP with the big clothesline there.
Bring it by and take a breath. Just
Who's this ref? I need them to give us a name.
Listen, we got to be telling the people how to get there, how to be in Texas. I'm wearing my
Permanently again? It was never on Thursdays permanently. It's always been on Saturdays permanently. It just went live on Thursday for the first time a few weeks back. And it's looking like it's going to be live on Thursday again next week and then on the 22nd. That is the roster, so it feels like so often I only have him. Yeah, right. That's the thing is it's specifically the case of a promotion that is being taped behind another promotion's shows. You know, this is these are like until ROH has its own venue permanently, whether it's the same venue or an alternating one. This seems to be the better flow of things for everyone involved, including the editors of the product. Because ROH kind of swept him off, it looked like.
The footing messed up by Serpentico there, and it is Griff Garrison now to the corner, just driving in those.
That would be a fun night, agreed.
Garrison, honestly, oh, wait a minute, come on. Now it's 4-on-1 in the corner.
I expected nothing less.
It'll be like a little Collision pre-show in a way.
And I think Garrison,
What will be upsetting is that ends up being the first episode of ROH in like 2 months to go beyond an hour. Because it'll be like, why'd you do that? Why would you be that way?
I think that really stuck.
As it stands like this, with the last like 2 or 3 episodes have been 45 minutes or under. But no, I'm kind of with Ray in the sense that it's so the roster is not only so deep in AEW, like even if you don't differentiate AEW and ROH rosters, because it does seem like they don't care too much themselves. But even if you don't differentiate the rosters, just look at it as AEW's roster. It's so deep, it could fill out a full ROH show on a weekly basis, especially because you have like 9 divisions on ROH to populate. So who's going to fill Saturday and Sunday with weekly non-PLEs? You're right. If Collision moves off of Saturday, that's going to be avoided because not for nothing, I've enjoyed my weekly Saturday graps. I was one of the few naysayers about it being on Saturday when it was first launched in 2023. It was like, this is fine, y'all. And it also doesn't hurt that it's kind of a combination ode to WCW Saturday Night and WCW Nitro in different ways.
Jack Jameson, who, who was what, a 6th-year senior tag made. Exactly.
She's been on ROH. Oh, I know she's been on the ROH as a ref before. She's been on ROH as a ref multiple times. That's why I'm like, what's her name? Because I don't know. Thank you. Appreciate you providing that.
Into the corner and charging in. Whoa! And big drop kick. Cover here. 2.
I hope Brandon Martinez is doing okay. Have not seen him this year.
Yeah, I went to NYU.
In fact, I don't believe we've seen him since like December. Since like early December or late November.
Busy playing baseball.
Was Big Bill your advisor?
Hey. What Bill did,
He still supports the company. He's been retweeting all their stuff.
D3 finals this year. Look at this cover. 1, 2. And I will not
Kick
share
out.
what Simon Levy cover. 2. We ran in concentric circles, I'll say that.
Look at the face on Griff Garrison, man. Whether you like it or not, this is a focused young man. Knows what he has to do. Is willing to do whatever he needs to do to get that win now. And lately, Riccaboni's been working for them.
It certainly has. The Frat House cashing in on that potential turning into reality is a big.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. All right. I was like, well, Carter's going to catch him there in the corner. Never mind.
From the inside. Going back to the wrong corner. Reorient. Trying to make the tag now to Serpentico.
Garrison has that block. Grabbing that ankle, trying to keep it from happening, trying to keep the hurt man inside the ring. Suplex attempt. Serpentico on his feet. Goes through.
And through the legs. Garrison, scramble legs. Serpentico pushing off. Can he make the tag? He does. On Helico with the big clothesline. And another.
Oh.
Whoa. Full Nelson blocked kick. On Helico
This
in the
is
corner.
interesting.
And sending Karter to the middle of the ring. And jumping close.
So I went to go check really quick.
Stay hold of somebody like and Helico. He's so hard to get a hold of because he
At Brandon Martinez's Twitter.
And he is just
And the last time he, outside of retweeting a few advertisement posts, last time he tweeted about AEW was April 17th. But he was tweeting all about WrestleMania live. And then after that, he's done 2 promotional posts and has not been active.
I'll take whatever on Helico's having if I can move like that. Change
First
it to
Latino referee to be hired by.
the tie to the match. Tag made
Nope,
from
all right,
Serpentico.
okay.
I wonder
We've
if
not seen him since Final Battle.
Serpentico's
Okay,
back
so
up
late
too soon.
December.
Well, it was tag team. He's trying
Hope
to
all
get
is
the
well
match
with him.
here. This right here is not too
Possibly
long.
just a pro wrestling fan. Can dig them.
Make the cover. Up, big
Good
combo.
combo. Oh,
Garrison, yeah, beautiful, smart move.
Griff shutting that down.
Very cerebral move from Garrison.
Wow, that discus forearm.
Off the ropes, big back elbow on Helico. The clothesline ducked. And clothesline ducked again.
Ooh,
Nobody wins when that happens.
rough collision.
Knocks the breath
But yes,
opponent
legal men being
as well.
Pensico and Carter.
Through.
Oh, cover two. Gina in perfect position.
Think about those double crossbodies. It's almost always ends up going in somebody's favor.
Super kick from Serpentico. Oh no, press advance. Oh, jeez. Serpentico into the barricade.
Right footed pick is Riccaboni.
Ooh.
And Cole Carter.
Oh, smooth.
DDT beautifully executed too.
And he got it. Wow, this rivalry. I mean, to be fair, I get it because they're, despite taking the frat house aspect of it out, Griff and Cole have a lot of history with the Understand House Project. I forgot about that. The whole mask stealing gimmick and all that stuff.
Tell you what, it took 4 men to put these two away.
So I can understand in hindsight why it's main event because there is some storyline weight there.
Just showing Ring
But
of
still.
Honor that they're here to make a statement.
Oh, look at this. Frat House driving down the punches.
Come on, Dark Order.
Helico, the kicks. There's Serpentico.
They're trying to take his mask again.
They're trying to humiliate Serpentico here.
It's easy to do when you're outnumbered.
Oh, 4-on-2 is the name of the game right
Standing on
now.
the throat. There's Helico here. Hold up, I
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
one back in.
Do you hear that?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Oh, Bandito.
At Playapalooza. The most wanted is here to save the day
Oh, ho, ho.
from the champion.
Dude, you all right? Did your head bump them?
Jameson. Bandito up the ladder on Garrison. And drops down.
Bandito walking alone and taking care of everything, especially
Yo, using his title as a weapon, I dig it.
press advance.
Please, baby faces,
Bandito.
gray the lines a little bit more. It's pro wrestling. You kind of need to.
They were cheap shotted by the Frat House. Standing tall.
the one-man Riccaboni.
I was like, hey, it's our ROH World Champion, Crash Bandito.
And couldn't have picked a better time. Fans, we thank you so much for joining us this week on Ring of Honor. For Arcady, Bobby Cruz,
Newest member of Spanish Announce Project?
Body Happy Wrestling, everybody. We'll see you next week.
And there y'all are. Yeah, that has been this bite-sized ROH again. 45 minutes to the dot, just like last week. So then, yeah, next week the working plan, unless I see like 7 matches announced for ROH. So tentative plan is going to be ROH normal time as you see it, and then Collision will be starting the top of the hour, and following the show. So yeah, be prepared for that, especially because after that, the following Friday, we're going to have New Japan Resurgence. That Saturday, in place of Collision, we're going to have MLP Northern Rising. And I I gotta double check and make sure that this weekend, it's not this weekend, but next weekend, the JCW show. We do have a GCW watch party happening this weekend on the Discord server in between the regular Collision stream and what's going to be night 2 of Wrestling Dontaku. And so yes, if y'all are looking to follow our New Japan stuff, we got a channel specifically for it. It is WM Plus, linked in the chat, pinned to the description. Oh, pinned to the chat, linked to the description. Got that mixed up. So yes, please support that if you're trying to keep up with New Japan live and or just trying to help support us here, because that is helping us keep New Japan off of this channel, which in turn helps those who don't actually watch it have better notifications. But yes, you're very welcome, No Mercy. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, we're gonna give ROH probably like 4-ish more weeks to see if it's going to shake it up, get a little bit more must see. Otherwise, it might go back to watch party form. All depends, you know. But for those of you who are here supporting us, thank you so much, because you make this that much more fun to do. But that's all from me, folks. Y'all make sure to do the thumbs up and all the other gimmicks. Until next time, take care and happy wrestling. Peace.